I think you tell a story better if you are involved in it. When it's your story, it comes out a heck of a lot better than anybody else telling it.
Video is the best medium, usable at anywhere, anytime by anybody. It has effect, because it's visual. So we thought, let's go with video.
Like popular communication merangkumi pelbagai alat untuk mendidik masyarakat. So salah satunya video lah. Yang lain mungkin menggunakan lagu, menggunakan teater, menggunakan aktiviti kumpulan, menggunakan kartun. So itu semua boleh menjadi media-media yang popular untuk mendidik atau to empower atau memperkasakan masyarakat atau rakyat itu sendiri.
With this technology, issues are the same. It doesn't matter if you're educated or you're not educated, you're able to use a camera or not. But the fact that, this technology gives you a level playing field. Everybody can get involved. Anybody can engage. Especially videos, because videos tell their own story. Videos don't really need editing. If you can capture a policeman taking bribes, that's a very powerful story in itself. Or you capture domestic violence and you're able to send it to say an SOS center, which can then send it to the police, and then you are able to get help because of that. You save a woman's life.
The Citizen Journalist program started because Malaysia Kini felt a need to have journalists on the ground in various parts of Malaysia. As you know, after the 2008 general elections, there's a huge political change in the country, and we saw that citizens will be coming out in all parts of the country, demanding change, demanding better services from the government. So by having citizen journalists around the country, they will be able to cover these issues or bring up community issues facing communities around them.
But when we started October 2008, it started with a lot of confusion. No one really knew how they were about to start, what they want to do. And we went about doing the training, and we taught them citizen journalism, we taught them news writing, video camera handling and video editing. And we taught them all these skills, basically. And we created a website for them where all their news will be put up, called CJMY. Basically, it's Citizen Journalist Malaysia. The reason why we selected video as the medium is it's very simple. It's much more easier to learn. I mean, we give them flip cameras which have a red color button which says record and stop. That's about it. We have trained a group of Penan in the interiors of Sarawak, and we received close to about 30 to 40 reports from them. And all this out of the Upper Baram, where they don't have roads, they don't have water, they don't have electricity. All they had was a flip camera. They went there and they shot.
Apa yang memilukan adalah perjalanan yang ditempuhi selama sejam dari Longkrong ke sekolah di Longside, di mana murid-murid terpaksa menyeberang sungai sebanyak 3 kali untuk sampai ke sekolah mereka. Mereka tinggal di asrama di Longside.
The videos that I think which had so much of impact that it brought change within the community was, I think, the abandoned highway in Pulau Pinang by Jimmy Liao.
Is that there are a lot of abandoned highways along the way, but who is responsible to carry on the construction, and what has happened to this project? Nobody has the answer, but maybe the state government has it.
The highway was abandoned for more than, I think, about 6-7 months. It was right after the general election. Nobody wants to, finish up the highway. And the highway is so dangerous. And Jimmy, he just went out, he just reported, the video came out. It was just a short video, it's about 4 minutes. And it was so impactful. You can see exactly what he was trying to highlight. I mean, he was saying, it's supposed to be completed in 2008 September. Today is May 2009, and the highway hasn't moved an inch.
And we are now in the month of May of 2009, and yet not an inch of this highway is usable. Someone started it, but nobody wants to finish it.
He put up the video. 1 week later, JKR writes to us. The Public Works Department says, they were explaining what's the problem and everything. The previous contractor ran away with the money. Now they have appointed a new contractor. They're going to, finish up, and how much money they're going to spend. All those things. Who are we? We are just citizen journalists.
Teknologi online dengan offline kena ada both side. Bukan you tak boleh dependent just online saja. So you kena cari jalan macam mana nak offline kan the online content. You see, kalau you ada video di YouTube tentang contoh isu baru pilihan raya Sarawak kan, orang di pedalaman ada internet, so dia takkan tengok YouTube. Kalau you burn CD then distribute, mungkin mereka ada player untuk lihat video tu. So itu kena both side. Contoh ada content like berita online lah, isu tentang sesuatu perkara, so you kena print, itu dah jadi offline and distribute. So the strategy kena both strategies lah. Kita tidak boleh tergantung sangat dalam teknologi baru saja. Contohnya video, kalau digunakan di community, tidak seharusnya kamu kena edit video tu. Contoh you shoot video, 2-3 interview, you shoot kawasan kampung tu. Then malam itu, kamu nak ada meeting dengan community tu, just connect the cable, ada TV ke apa sana, just connect, show. Mereka suka lihat face mereka kan, muka mereka gelar, mereka ketawa, mereka happy tengok muka mereka. So, the reaksi itu lain dengan audience luar tengok cerita tu. Sometimes, oh itu muka saya, oh itu saya, dan mereka gelak. Walaupun mereka ada banyak kesusahan, masa proses itu mereka lihat, oh benda ni bagus lah. Dan mereka tak fikir, oh ni video boring, kerana itu video mereka, muka mereka. So, not necessarily you kena like edit video tu, you datang balik sebulan selepas shooting, screen the video, so you can do it on the spot. Tentang partisipasi community dalam video. So video kan kita boleh like lihat, dengar dan merasai lah. So alat ini bagus. Bukan saja masa you buat video tu, tapi selepas you buat video. Tapi yang pentingnya adalah proses. Proses lebih penting. So video ialah alat, bukan solusi atau the answer for everything. So bagaimana you menggunakan video yang sedia ada pun boleh. Bukan saja you buat satu rakaman baru. Mungkin you boleh ambil satu video klip, putarkan di community, bincang pasal isu tu. Isu nuklear ke, isu community, isu tanah. So you boleh ada perbincangan. Atau mungkin community tu ada satu masalah, contoh masalah tanah. Mungkin mereka boleh berkumpul, bermesyuarat tentang masalah tanah, bagaimana cara untuk mengatasi. So proses itu yang lebih penting daripada video saja. So kalau nak bandingkan dengan citizen journalism, cerita tu daripada masyarakat itu sendiri. Mereka yang pembuat cerita, bukan orang dari luar.
Melibatkan masyarakat ya dalam proses menjadikan Malaysia satu negara yang demokratik.
Masalah soalan family kesihatan ni pun masih tak sampai sejalan. Bani you.
I agree completely with the fact that the people who can read and write are not the only ones who can have a voice. It's basically about representation. And it's not fair that we only see one group of people who can control mediums, who are able to dictate what it should be. I feel communities that need that representation can actually acquire that space. Before you never had this space. Because in that way I think technology also levels the playing field for a lot of people, and that they're able to record parts of their lives and aspects of their issues that hardly get noticed, and they should also claim that space from the people who have always been able to get that space. It is a contestation of space and for attention, for voice and all that.
Oh, yes sir. Like teenagers.
Yeah.
Our chachi. I'm the husband.
I'm the man.
I'm the man for the house.
I think community organizers like me really need to be able to latch on to latch on to technology and to really first facilitate that discussion on how to overcome fear. That technology is something that's completely inaccessible. You can't use technology. I think that level of discussion needs to happen first with our various communities. And then I think we need to be realistic about what we can deliver to our communities. It's not that we want to equip everybody with a camera. That's ridiculous because there's cost involved. And community organizers like us actually work with very little or almost no budget. So we have to come up with different solutions, engage with other NGOs, look for people who can offer those kind of trainings because it is available in Malaysia, and also look for leaders who can spark that interest in that community.
Satu masalah kakak tulis, kakak tulis, serang-serang tulis. Kita punya kawasan mula-mula kita datang, kira satu kampung orang kita duduk, tak ada foto, tak ada masalah apa, semua orang bagus. Ini semua kita punya kawan ni, kita punya kampung ni. Hanya bagus duduk. Sekarang pada ni 5 tahun 4 tahun ini habis lepas ni sampai Hindu asing dia sangat langsung tak bersih lagi.
And in terms of making governance more accountable, I think it's important. I think people need to be able to document the things that the state does and to also be able to talk back to the state, because it's the state always dictating what is news and what you should read and what you should understand. But when people take that ownership and they talk back and they report back to the state, I think it becomes very powerful.
Okay, this is the bus stop here and this is the way for the bus to go. Bus over there has to stop in the middle of the road and it causes jam due to this vehicle parked here belongs to the police.
They realize that the participants are normal citizens without any knowledge about journalism or videos. So what they did is they start the program from the scratch. They explain to us what is the purpose of the program. The purpose of the program is for a normal citizen who has no background knowledge from journalism to write something or to capture something in the video as a citizen, not as a journalist, and to show the public on what is happening, what they want to express out. And the way that they teach us, it's very basic, and it's like they show you something very basic, but at the same time, they create the curiosity in you to know more.
I did my planning, okay. The first day I'm going to expose it.
How many think that there is still hope for the mainstream media?
Right, you see, if people are speaking another thing, basics, if they're speaking in Chinese, put the subtitles in English.
You know this program, Hard Talk. Hard Talk. They will spend 2 or 3 days researching it.
I think the ground sentiment is such in Malaysia that people want to participate in the whole complex process of disseminating information. They want to be part of it, and because they're passionate, that's why it's very successful.